All right, let's do an intermediate Pilates class together. You're going to start sitting with your feet hip distance apart, so you're on the edge of the chair. We're going to start with a little bit of spine movement, so hands resting on your thighs. You're going to tuck your tail under around your back and then arch, rounding and arching. So you're not looking for a major stretch, you're just trying to prepare your spine for the core exercises coming up. So no forcing movement here. Good. Come into standing tall. Good. Take a deep breath here. Relax your spine. Relax your sits bones on the chair. Let that support your body weight. Let everything else around that relax. Good. Arms in cactus position. Rotations. So again, you're not forcing movement. You're not trying to find a major stretch at the end of the movement. You're just enjoying rotations, as free moving as you can make it, nice and relaxed. So your head's turning with your arms. Back to center, rest your arms at your side, take a deep breath. Good. Widen your feet a little bit just for stability. Side bends. One arm gets heavy and then the other. So you're side bending your body, but you're keeping the same weight on both your sit bones. So you're not transferring your weight at all. Don't look for a major stretch. Don't look for major effort. Make it easy. Warming ourselves up. Good. Back to center. Bring your feet back in. Take a moment. Release your whole spine. Let your sit bones support your body weight. Take a deep breath. Good. We won't be needing the chair for the rest of the class, so you can move your chair over. You're going to come down onto your mat into sitting position to start. We're going to start with half roll backs. Your feet could be hip distance apart, bent like this, but if you really can't get away from like being really tight through your hip flexors, you can go into like frog position. So whatever position works for you. Arms extended out in front of you, not too extended, nice relaxed elbows. You're going to sit tall. Exhale, you're going to round your spine, tucking the tail, half roll back, halfway. Hold. And then roll yourself back to straight sitting. Inhale here. Exhale, round back. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Good. Keep going. And up. This time you're going to hold halfway. Right hand sweeps open and center. Left hand open and center. And all the way up. Inhale tall. Exhale round. Inhale open to the right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Exhale center. Stay here. Inhale right leg comes up. Exhale drop. Inhale left. Exhale drop. Stay here. Right hand sweeps open and center. Left hand open. Center. Right leg. And down, left leg, and down, and round yourself up. Nice work. Extend your legs onto your mat and roll yourself all the way down to your back. Good. From here, you're going to bring your right knee in towards your chest. You're going to grab hold of your knee with your right hand. You can use both hands if you want. You're going to just draw circles. So there's really no effort of anything other than your arms working. So you're doing circles in one direction, preparing our hip for some of the core exercises coming up. And reverse the directions, the direction. Good. Extend that leg onto your mat. Good. Left knee in. Grab hold of that knee. Circles. So how relaxed can you keep your leg and let the arm do the work? Reverse. And straighten. Good. You're going to draw your right knee in towards your chest. You're going to straighten your leg. Your leg might not be able to straighten all the way. You might have a bit of a knee bend. That's fine. I don't want there to be too much effort pushing your leg straight, so have your leg fairly relaxed. You're going to pendulum your leg side to side. So from the right side to the left. And you're going to anchor down. Specifically, you're going to anchor down through your left hip, your left pelvis, going to be heavy onto the floor, and your right shoulder or shoulder blade at the back. So pushing down on those 2 points, let your leg do the pendulum side to side. Good. And back to center. Now let the leg pendulum forward and back. So keep your same anchor points, right shoulder blade, left pelvis. Good. Now you're going to drop to the right, circle down towards your other foot, circle to the left, back to center. Circles. So the idea is how relaxed can you keep your hip joint doing circles. Your knee might be bent and your circle might look more like this. That's fine. It's really about keeping everything in the hip joint relaxed. Your core is going to engage. You're pushing with your right shoulder. You're pushing with your left pelvis. A lot of core muscles are stabilizing so that you can have free movement in the joint. Reverse the direction. So very smooth, very relaxed leg circles. So the hip's not working hard, the leg's not working hard. That movement, the effort in the leg has to be the absolute minimum. Back to center, bend your knee, straighten your leg, take a breath. Good. Let all the tension go in the hip, in the core. Bend your left knee, lift your leg up as straight as you can make it without too much effort. Anchor down, left shoulder blade, left shoulder, right pelvis, pendulum side to side. No effort in the leg. So it's how relaxed can you keep the leg, especially the hip joint. How relaxed can you keep that? The more core you have engaged, the easier it is to relax your legs. Good. Back to center, pendulum up and down. Good. Circles. Drop to one side, circle down and around. Inhaling half the circle, exhaling the other half. Anchor down, right pelvis, left shoulder. If it's cricking and cracking, maybe shorten the circle. Make things smaller. It's not about the size, it's more about how much control and how relaxed can you keep that hip. Reverse. Anchor down. Bend your knees, straighten your leg. Good job. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Relax through your hips. Relax through your core. Bend your knees. Roll over to one side. You're going to support your head with your arm, bottom arm. You're going to bend both your knees and then straighten just the top leg. Make sure it's in line with the rest of your body. Kneecaps facing forward, foot flat. Ribs are pushed back, belly button's engaged. So think of your abdominals, pulling your abdominals in the whole width of your abdominal wall, so in and wide. Good. Lift and lower the leg. So you don't have to go very high. The idea is just to engage your core enough that the hip or the leg can move freely in the socket. So the hips should not be, the pelvis should not be coming up towards your ear. If you put your hand on your on top of that hip or that iliac, that should not be moving whatsoever. Hold at the top. Good. Bend your knee, stack it over top the other leg. Keep your feet stacked. Lift your bottom leg or bottom knee, top knee over bottom leg. So going into clam. So rotating in the hip socket, but if you put your hand on your iliac bone, there's no movement whatsoever. So no movement here, pure rotation in here. How relaxed can you keep the leg? The more engaged you are through your core, the more relaxed you can keep your leg. Good. Next time your knee drops, hold here. Keep your knees stacked. Lift your top foot off the bottom. Strengthening your internal rotation. Very good exercise for anybody who tends to walk with your feet turned out or is more bow-legged when your knees are wide apart. Good. Drop the foot. Keep the shape of the leg the same. So keep the knee bent and lift the top leg over the bottom leg and lower. So if you put your hand on your iliac, there's no movement still. So it's purely leg work. So relax leg, the leg is moving, but the only way it can move freely is if everything is engaged properly. So ribs are pulled back, abdominals engaged. Hold here. Circles with your knee in one direction. Just a small to medium circle. Least amount of effort through that leg. It's very, very relaxed. And reverse. No effort. And release over top of the other one. Nice work. You're going to push yourself up onto your elbow. You're going to straighten your legs so the top leg will be in front of the bottom leg. You're going to push now up onto your arm. We're going into a side bridge. Lift your ribs to start. Inhale. Exhale. Come up into bridge. Your chin is tucked back. Engaging your core, making your core do the work, not your arm. You're tall on your arm, but you try and keep your arm as relaxed as you can. Good. You're going to push yourself into a plank position. Take a breath and hold here. Nice straight spine, long neck. And then step your left hand or bring your left hand to the center of the mat, back into a side bridge. This time, bottom foot is in front of the top one. And hold. And bend your knees lower down. Great. You're going to switch sides. Extending down onto your mat. Bend your knees. Straighten your top leg. Make sure it's in line with your body. Kneecap facing forward. Ribs are pulled back. Belly's engaged. When you're ready, lift and lower. So foot flat. Check in with your iliac. Make sure there's no movement there. It's pure movement of the ball of the hip in the socket. Hold here and release. Stack your legs. Good. Both feet stay glued together. Lift your top knee off the bottom knee and lower back down. Clam. If you put your hand on your iliac bone again, you should not feel any movement happening there. 2 more. And release, knees stay touching, lift the top foot and lower. So you're trying to keep your legs as relaxed as possible, engaging your core muscles and letting the leg move freely. The ball of the hip rolling in the socket with no effort. So stay as relaxed as you can through the legs. Last one. Good. Now the entire leg lifts off the bottom one, keeping the shape. So bent knee. Let's go check in with your iliac. Make sure there's no movement happening there. Nothing's rolling back. Nothing's coming closer to your ear. And hold here, circles in one direction. Engage your core, least amount of effort in the leg. Reverse. And release. Nice work. Push yourself up into side bridge, starting on your elbow. Knees are bent. Straighten the legs. Top foot's in front of the bottom foot. If it's there for you, extend the arm. You're going to pull the ribs up and come up into side bridge. And you're going to hold. So you're using your core, engaging your core, pulling your ribs back. Trying to use the least amount of effort through your arm. Let your core be strong and pulling yourself off the arm. And just breathe. Tuck your chin back. Stay nice and long. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Good. You're going to come into plank and hold. Good. Right hand center of your mat, back into side bridge. This time bottom foot's in front of the top one. Don't let your hips sink. Bend your knees and drop down. Nice work. On your belly. On your belly, arms at your side, palms face the floor, forehead to mat. We're going to start with a little bit of bum activation. So glue your legs together, squeeze your bum muscles, and release. Glue your legs, squeeze your bum, and release. Again, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 2 more. Last one. Good. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Squeeze your right bum. Float that leg up and down. Left and lower. And right and left. One more set. Good. Glue your feet, legs together. Squeeze your bum. Lift both legs up and lower. Again. And lower. Again. Last one. Good. Prop yourself up onto your elbows. You're going to kick the right leg. Kick, 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 and straighten. Left. Kick, kick, kick. Right. And straighten. Kick, kick, kick. Again. And left. And right. And left. Good stuff. You're going to come back down onto your belly. Hands behind your back, fingers interlaced. Turn your head to the left. You're going to glue your legs together. You're going to squeeze your bum. You're going to kick, kick, kick your legs. And as you extend, pull your legs off the floor. Extend your spine off the floor. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Straighten your elbows. Turn your head to the right. Drop the head, drop the legs, drop the arms. Deep breath. Exhale. Kick, kick, kick. Inhale, reach up. Turn your head to the other side and drop down. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, up, over, and lower. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, up, and drop. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, and lower. Kick, kick, kick. Inhale, up, and over. Last set. Kick, 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 up, and drop. Nice work. Push yourself up, back, into a shell stretch. Lower your forehead to floor, arms extended, deep breath. Good. You're going to come over onto your back. Starting with Pilates hundreds. So you're going to bring your both arms down to your side. Palms face the floor. Your hands are going to be off the floor and your fingertips are going to be reaching towards your feet. You're going to find neutral, so pelvic tilting forward and back. Find that middle ground between the two. There's a little space in your back, ribs are heavy, belly button in and wide. You're going to keep reaching your fingertips away, and you're going to tuck your chin and you're going to come up into ab curl. So your rib cage is pulling down towards your pelvis, and that's what's floating you into ab curl position. You're going to pump your arms up and down. You're going to take some nice breaths. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. So keep pumping and breathing. If this is fairly easy for you, you're going to come into tabletop position. You're going to keep pumping. If it's too hard, lower your feet. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep pumping, keep reaching. Your neck should be relaxed. It's your rib cage going towards your pelvis. Try not to lose neutral, so shouldn't be fully flat into the floor. You're trying to maintain a space. If this is fairly easy, extend your legs. Keep pumping. Keep breathing. If you want it harder, you start to drop the legs lower. You decide your level. If it's too hard, back to tabletop. If that's too hard, feet come on the floor. Last few breaths. Good. Draw your knees in, lower your head down, drop one foot, drop the other. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Walk your feet closer to your bum. Push down through your arms, activate your armpit muscles. So activate your arms into the floor, shoulder blades flat into the floor. Push through your feet, squeeze your bum, lift up into bridge. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And lift. Good. Drop all the way down. Find your neutral. Small space in the back, heavy ribs. Arms are down to your side, right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Toe taps. Drop the right foot. Exhale up. Inhale left. Exhale up. Keep going. So you don't want your ribs popping up towards the ceiling. Ribs are down, nice and heavy. If this is fairly easy for you, as you're transitioning, one leg goes up, the other one starts to go down. And switch, and switch, and switch. If it's too challenging, go back to the other mode. Eight, 7, stay neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double tabletop, drop one foot, drop the other, take a deep breath, relax. Walk your feet closer to your bum. Activate your arms. Squeeze your bum, push through your feet, lift into bridge. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Stay here. Drop 1 inch and up. Drop 1 inch and up. And pump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a deep breath. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your elbows slightly. Find your neutral. Heavy ribs. Right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop. Come up into ab curl. Rib cage closer to your pelvis. Head floats up. Right elbow to left knee. Center. Left elbow, right knee. Center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And switch. Try not to have a completely flat back or overly arched. Stay neutral. If you want more, pull one knee in, extend the other. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. Back to center, double tabletop, drop the head, drop the arms, one foot, then the other. Deep breath. Walk your feet closer to your bum, activate your arms, squeeze your bum, push through your feet, bridge. Hold here. Anchor your right foot into the floor, leg arc with your left. Drop the foot. Switch, anchor down with your left foot, lift the right. Alternate. Push through your arms. Use your core, let the legs be light. One more each side. Drop the bum and release. Take a breath. Good. You're going to lift your bum. You're going to place your hands under your bum for stability. You're going to try and find neutral. It's going to be a little bit harder here, but halfway between an arch and a flat back. Ribs are heavy. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. You're going to straighten the right leg, and you're going to extend the left, and you're going to straighten it on the floor. So we can either have both flat feet or both pointed. For now, we're going to do pointed toes. You're going to arc your legs to the side, so the right goes towards the right, left goes towards the left. One comes towards your head, the other one goes towards the end of the mat. Helicopter. And switch. And switch. Use your core. Let your legs be as relaxed as you can make them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double tabletop, drop one foot, drop the other. Remove your hands, take a deep breath. Good job. Walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat, arms in T position. Drop your knees side to side, turn your head in the opposite direction. Back to center, walk your feet back in, hip distance apart, palm touching palm, thoracic rotation. Arms go to the right, left shoulder blade comes off the floor, no bending in the elbows, no sliding of the hands. Back to center, inhale over, exhale in. Loosening our bodies before we finish. Back to center, good. Flow the arms overhead, circle them down to the side. Inhale up, exhale around. Reverse, circle up, back down. Last one, back down. Good. Palms face the ceiling, straighten one leg, straighten the other. Legs are wide, flip-flop your legs in and out. And relax. Close your eyes, deep breath. Feel the effects of your class. Feel the effects on your core, on your hips, on your legs. Relax through the neck, shoulders, the throat. Relax your arms. I encourage you to stay in this position for a few more minutes, trying to really relax your body and really allowing every part of your body relax as much as you can so that the effects of our class are longer lasting. So take your time. Thank you for joining me.